Hi guys, I hope you all are doing really well and taking ample care of yourself along with your family members in this difficult global pandemic time altogether. So guys, as I updated on the channel earlier today about a case where travel authorization was successful in the fourth attempt. So before I proceed further, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now in order to support this channel so that I can keep producing your content and I keep answering your questions whatever I can. Alright guys. So guys, we know that why and who need travel authorization nowadays in order to travel Canada. So there was a case like there was a couple. The husband was on a closed work permit and a wife as a dependent, and they wanted to invite their parents. So their parents had the visa already, but because they were like on temporary resident status, so they had to get the invitation. So they were trying for it. So it was refused multiple times before, three times, when I got personally involved. Now how I got personally involved is also something else, because I generally do not get personally involved in anyone's case. So in this case what happened is like they were good friend of a friend of me. So my friend actually told me that to help them personally. He told me to help them personally rather than on YouTube and other things. So I said no, but then he asked like please, so because it was a matter of personal relations, so I said okay fine, I'll do it. I'll try it. I can nobody can say that they would do it because nobody can decide and except IRCC. Nobody is there to take a decision on your application. So and of course I'm nobody. I'm not even a licensed immigration consultant. So then I thought like how I would help. So I went through their situation. Visitor visas were secured last year itself. Everything was fine. So why the travel authorization was not being granted? So I checked the letter. So the reason was like because they have been away from their family for so long. So this wasn't accepted, as they got the response that this is not a reason, non-discretionary or whatever term you use, this was not allowed. So now I had to do something that would really help. So I spoke to them like what was their case, what they really wanted to achieve, and all that. So what I found that they were doing a mistake, and the mistake was um, their actual need was like his wife was not doing well from past some time, and she had some sickness. For that he was seeking help of the parents. So in that case he should have mentioned this clearly in the letter, and not only that, he should have attached some evidence also. So the best evidence in that case would have been a doctor's letter, because if a doctor thinks that parental support is required in order to come out of that situation, then that's a very good ground and very important ground. So they went to their family doctor, and the family doctor agreed to issue a letter to them, and it was attached and it was approved in 8 days. Matter solved. So I know like this is just a case. There could be like hundreds of cases, different types of cases. But here like they were just inviting because wife was suffering from some sickness, and they were not mentioning it clearly, and even the evidence was not being attached. But when I got involved, I reviewed and I told them to go for it, and then it came. So I'm telling you this because if you fall in something similar, it may help you. That's it for now, guys. Thank you.